Yeah, what's up? It's your boy Michael, aka Big Sexy Michael Nash in this motherfucker. This is my thoughts on 2011 Night of Champions WWE, baby. I know I said that backwards because I can do that shit. Alright, first of all, we're going to talk about Cody. Oh, yeah, it's smoke and mirrors. Rhodes versus Ted. I should have inherited my daddy's charisma, DiBiase. I could definitely see DiBiase dominating the match with the offense, but I definitely see Cody Rhodes retaining the title with some type of heelish tactic. And second of all, I'm going to speak about the United States Championship four-way between Dolph Ziggler, John Swagger versus John, my girlfriend, take it in the face, Morrison. And we're going to add Alex, say it to my face, Riley. I definitely could see Riley getting the title this time around. He young, he a good wrestler. He got great charisma. I definitely could see this guy going places and bringing a little bit of prestige back to the United States Championship if given a good run and good feuds in the mid-card. And I got another gripe that I'm just going to talk about since I'm making a video, and that's the WWE announcers constantly mentioning that the titles are prestigious because former Hall of Famers and great superstars of the past held the titles. That was when the titles meant something. They don't mean that much now, because of the fact back in the day it was real feuds, and when guys got done with the mid-card titles, they was elevated to the main event scene, or they remained in the mid-card scene if they wasn't able to show that they had any main event stock. Nowadays, you see a guy, he's in the main event, he's in the mid-card, and then he get pushed to the main event, and he get drugged right back down to the mid-card again, aka John, I let niggas bang my chick, and I don't do nothing about it because I'm pussy, Morrison. I know I talked a lot of shit about John Morrison, but you know, I think he's great as an in-ring wrestler, but the charisma is on 0.096 right now. And the next match I'm gonna talk about is CM Punk versus Triple H. I am personally excited about this match. Him versus Kevin Nash, not so excited. I know Kevin Nash was up in age and he had the quadricep injuries, and his in-ring abilities are very limited. And I feel like CM Punk couldn't even carry this match between him and Kevin Nash. So I'm glad that they took Kevin Nash out, inserted Triple H. I think this is going to be an epic match. I put a lot of great expectations on this match, and I hope that this match delivers. And I personally think that Triple H is going to win because of the fact that it's a no disqualification, and I think Kevin Nash is going to interfere in the match, and it's not going to go the way Kevin Nash wanted to go, and Triple H is going to somehow win the match. And I could definitely say that I can see the Sledgehammer, aka Triple H's best friend, aka the Lethal Weapon, being inserted in this match to make Triple H prevail and keep his COO title for a little bit longer, because I definitely don't see them stopping the COO thing this early in the game. They're going to let Triple H run with it for a while and see how it turns out in the long run. And the next match that I'm going to speak about is the Divas match between Kelly Kelly and Beth Phoenix. You know, I'm one of the few people that don't take piss or shit breaks doing the Diva matches, and I feel like Beth Phoenix is going to win the title, but she's going to win it in a heel fashion, even though everybody in the world know that she could definitely win it legit one-on-one, because Kelly Kelly ain't nothing but jerk-off material. Her in-ring abilities have become a little bit better, but at the same time, she's never going to be one of those great diva wrestlers. And I think that Beth Phoenix, it's about time for you to get the title again and bring some prestige back to the women's title and make guys stop taking piss breaks and making hot pockets and shit during the Divas matches. Definitely. And I'm going to talk about next, you know, the tag team match between Air Boom Boom. Eric Bourne and Evan Bourne and Kofi Kingston versus two of my favorite guys, The Truth, R-Truth, and Miz. Really? I was like, I definitely could see that. I can see Airborne retaining because I think that it would feed into the storyline a lot more if the Miz and R-Truth kind of lose the title so they can continue with their conspiracy theory and why they're never given that many title opportunities and why they're not the faces of WWE and all that crap. I definitely like the team of Miz and R-Truth. I feel like you putting two misfits together. They should be the Misfits or Awesome Truth or whatever. You know, I think they need a new cool tag team nickname per se to get themselves a little bit more over in the tag team division. And I'm gonna talk about John Cena versus Alberto Del Rio. I like Alberto Del Rio. I think he got all the charisma in the world from a Mexican guy, and you know, and I love his wrestling ability. He got great in-ring wrestling ability. He's not a rookie to this. He's been doing it in Mexico for years, and I feel like the match will suck. And I'm gonna say it's because of John Cena, because I feel like Alberto Del Rio is so angelic, whatever you call that word. And I feel like he's a great wrestler and he got great timing and everything like that. But John Cena is too big and too fucking clumsy to be coordinated enough to go one-on-one with Alberto and turn it into a great match that it could have the potential to be. But I could definitely call it, and I'm gonna say it's hard to beat John Cena because he's Hogan Jesus. And pretty much I don't think they want John Cena to lose any momentum going into the whole Rock thing. So I'm definitely gonna say that I'm definitely gonna say John Cena's gonna win. But if Alberto Del Rio wins, it definitely would be in some type of heelish fashion. But I definitely think I think they're gonna get a belt back to John Cena so he can be a 12 or 13, 14 time champion, whatever. And then my final match of the night is gonna be it's not gonna be the final match on the card, but I'm just saying it's the final one I'm talking about, and it's gonna be Randy Orton versus Mark Henry. I think it's a very great build up for this match. As far as Mark Henry, I'm actually invested in his stock right now. And I feel like he's going to get the title, but it's not going to be a long title reign, or it's not going to be a continuous title reign. It's going to probably be like a back and forth with Randy Orton ultimately coming out as the better man in it. And I was like, because Mark Henry, he a little bit too old in the game. They should have took advantage of the Mark Henry train a very, very, very long time ago. I hate when guys become as great as they become at the end of their careers. It reminded me a lot of when Batista retired, and I was like, God damn, if Batista would have been a heel early on, man, I would have fucking loved this guy. I'm like, during his heel reign towards the end, I was like, Batista is the best of the best right there. But it was too bad he was leaving, and he decided, hey, I'm going to step my game up. I was like, but at the same time, I could definitely see Mark Henry winning a World Heavyweight Championship. But I hope that Randy Orton definitely doesn't fall into the whole John Cena Superman gimmick. But at the same time, I can see Mark Henry winning, and the reason I say Mark Henry's gonna win, because I heard voices and they told me somebody's gonna get their ass kicked, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Randy Orton. And Randy Orton, please, go back to being a heel. You're dull as a face. Boring. You're Randy Boring. I hear voices. They telling me, change for the better. And this was my review, aka my thoughts, and my predictions, or whatever you want to call it, in whatever category you want to put it in. But opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. But guess what? I'm that asshole that those opinions are projected from. Peace out. Subscribe, comment, rate, do all of that good shit.